Hello viewers, today I'll be teaching you how to host your websites. We all know, both beginners and professionals in software programming alike, we all know that no matter how nice that registration form you've built is, whether in your computer or in your Android device, that whatever website it is you feel you've built in whether your phone or your computer or your laptop is as good as useless if we don't know how to host it. So just follow me, and by the end of this video, or even before the end of this very video, you all know how to host your websites too. Let me just go ahead and open a new file. I'll just create a little form, just a little form with little styling. So let's just go doc type HTML, but there's no point just creating the video and hosting nothing, so let's just go doc type HTML. So to your next line, you go HTML. To the next line, you go your opening head tag. To the next line, you go your opening title tag. Let's say how to host my website by myself. Yeah, this would be a good name for our website for this very project. So your closing title tag, okay, let's go ahead and save this. To save time, I'll try and be as fast as possible on this video because the screen recorder I'm using has a very high resolution. It saves things in a very large way. So if you are watching me, please do well. This file htdocs, I will still come to explain it to you. So inside the htdocs folder, use Ctrl+Shift+N to create a new file. That's for you beginners. Please, you professionals, do not take offense. Yes, so new folder, I'll create it host. I will name it host. Here I've named it host. So right here we open up our host folder, and then right here still name this host.html. So yeah, this is a very good name for this very one. So yes, if you watch the syntax highlighters from, so you add your closing head tag. Please, I'll try to be as fast as possible. Feel free to rewatch this video over and over again until you understand it. So right under the closed head tag, I open our body tag. So body tag is open. Quickly, let's close our body tag so that just to save time, and also so that we beginners don't forget. Then let's go ahead and close our HTML. Open HTML tag. So right here, let me quickly rush through the explanation. Here you have doc type HTML on line 1. Let me increase the font so that you understand. This one on line 1 is specifying to the interpreter and to whatever web browser you are using that line 1 is saying that this very project or this very website is we used HTML5 in it. Please get that straight. The next line that is saying HTML on line 2 that is closed right here on line 8 is specifying that basically or generally all what we'll be doing today on this website is in HTML. So this line 3, which is saying head, which is the opening head that has its syntax highlight for the closed head on line 5, is the one that carries whatever is written right there in your title bar. So right here, this title that is opened here on line 4 and closed here right here, if you check well and you see the syntax highlight, is it that is carrying the text as a container for the text in your title bar. So this is the opening body and closed body. So between these two tags are the ones that carry whatever it is you have created on your website. So let's just go ahead and create a little styling. So let's go here. If you are creating styling for you beginners, add style to your next line. Let's go. Let's just say input. I'll try be as fast. Please do try watch the video over and over again to get it. Input type text. I'm not having much space, so you go input type text. Oh sorry, add your wheel bracket width 100%. Set your width to 100%. Please do have to watch this video over and over again to understand it. Border radius set to 4 pixels. Border set to 1px solid #ccc. Display set to inline block, border sizing set to border box, sizing border box. Border sizing must be set to border box. So padding this time around, padding set to 12 px, 20 px. Then margin set to, let's give it 8 px 0. This is okay for all our text fields. So right under here, we'll close it. So to our next line, let's quickly style our div. So div padding for your div 40 pixels is okay. Then border radius for your div. Please remember to subscribe to this channel, like the video, drop your questions for me at the comment section. Should do well to share the channel and share the video to other beginners. Border radius set to 5 pixels, it is 5 px. Then okay, let's give it a background color. Let's set it to hash f2. So we are good to go right now. So what to just do, if you are following me, scroll down. If you are using Notepad like I'm using Online 23, just add your opening div right under here so that you don't forget. Right above the close body tag, add your closing div right here. Then so we go right here, you go label for equals f name. So username. So you close your label right here. Then you go input type. Remember, we start our input type for text. Type text, name, text, or whatever name you want to give yours. You don't have to give it text. So that's okay for now. So we have br. So username, let's say label for set your label for to password. So let's just go. Remember, we didn't style our password up there, so this time around we'll still be using text. Like I said earlier, I'll try not to waste your time in this video. I'll try and be as fast as I can and at the same time as slow as I can. Funny, right? Just try follow. Feel free to watch it over and over again. So we go again, input type set to text. Remember, I'm in a hurry. I'm trying to hurry up because I've not set up our server. So right now I'll show you the difference between when you set your server up and when you've not set your server up. So name equals, let's just still give it text, please. I will still, maybe in subsequent videos to come, I will let us know the right way to name it. So right under here, input type submit. I think we'll still have to go right up and make some styling for our submit button. Let's give it a name. Name is going to login. Okay, the value is okay. Let me shift it so that my recording counter won't block it. So let's come up here. Let's just, to be faster, just copy this. So copy it right under here, paste it to Ctrl V, then change the input type to submit. For this one, I'm trying to be as fast as I can because what brought us here actually today is to just learn how to set up our servers or how to download for those of us who don't have. So border radius for your submit button, set it to 5 pixels. This time around, you remove border sizing, border box, maybe change it to a background color. I'm sorry for any background noise you might be hearing, or the background noise you might be hearing. I'm sorry. Just try concentrate on my my voice alone and concentrate more on the video, it will help you. So background color, I'll be setting mine to blue, a background color blue. Then I'll be setting let's say setting my color to white, give us color. I'm sorry if my voice is cracking, I'm not having a good mic connected, and also I'm feeling cold, seriously. So color set to white. Yeah, we can save that right now. And then over here, remember, set your cursor to pointer, cursor set to pointer, cursor pointer. Please, I won't be adding more styling to this. I will give more details in next videos to come. Let's just 1 2 3, let's just let's set border to none, not 1px solid _ccc. It's a button, we don't want it to go having a border like a text box, so border set to none. I don't want to declare the hover, the hover styling. So now, right now that our work is saved, we use Ctrl O for those who are using computers. When you use Ctrl O, this is the work host. If you double click on it, okay, let's just set, I've right clicked, let's say open with, let me say Opera Internet Browser. Now that we set it to Opera Internet Browser, the file will be converted to from a raw HTML file like it is into an Opera, like a file that we indeed set to be opened by Opera browser. So again, assuming we double click on it like I just did, if you check here, you see my browser is trying to open up, my Opera browser is trying to open up. Let me increase the window, like let me allow it to spread over through the screen. Let's just allow it to boot up. Right in this video, you will learn how to set up your server and host whatever website it is you built right in your own computer, like I'm doing right now. So let me increase the window. Now this is what happens to those of us who have not hosted our website. So right here, the title tag came out, how to host my website by myself. But then, being that we've not set up the server, it's just bare. File C is showing the file part in our what do I call it right now, so our address bar. So now it's not working because we've not set up our server. So do not panic, just minimize the window of your browser for those of you who are following me. Okay, let's see. Good. Now also minimize your text editor. After you minimize, go to this part, this very part where my cursor is, click on it, and then search for MySQL. That is for those of you who have downloaded it, but me, I'll be searching for MySQL when it comes up. Yeah, I know I allowed it to be this long process. I don't just want, because the system is not my private computer. Others like my siblings and others, my cousins, have access to the computer. So I really left the long process like that. It should be a long process. They shouldn't just be able to access my server or my hosts like that on my computer. That's why I left this long process that way. It's an intentional thing. Otherwise, normally it will be around here. I should pin it to my taskbar also. So right here, I'll click on this is XAMPP. This is XAMPP. So also you should also download this XAMPP right here. But wait, before we get to the download aspect of XAMPP, if you check as I hover on it, it's showing XAMPP control, like what I was saying in the group chat right there on Facebook. It's showing XAMPP control. So okay, I think while the SQL is taking time to come up, okay, I'll search for it again. MySQL. For those of you who have installed yours but don't know how to get it, just search for it. My workbench, MySQL workbench 8.0, whatever. Let it come up. I promise not to waste your time on this video, just to go straight and show you how to set up your server and host whatever it is you've created, as all those forms it is you've created, and you are showing them on Facebook and on wherever, as good as useless if you don't know how to host them. Okay, yeah, good. My SQL workbench is up already, so let me just go ahead and set it up. So go into database, connect to database. Remember, from database, click connect to database. So I'll go to password. Also, I locked it, so I'll be going, I'm entering my password. Just stay tuned. Please remember, subscribe to the channel, like the video. If you have any questions, whether based on this very video or based on previous videos, do well to ask me. Please just drop them there for me in the comment section. Do well to share the video, please. Let's continue. I know I had to start with building the website first of all. Right now we are done with it. So now, okay, it's saying no connection. I guess I earlier switched off the server. So Wow, thank God it stopped already. So now for those of you who have MySQL Workbench like I'm having here, MySQL Workbench, and also who are having XAMPP Control, they will be conflicting with themselves. So what you should do whenever you want to host whatever, go for start from MySQL. If the server is on, like if it's not showing no connection, if it's showing run in here instead of stopped and showing a green triangle like the play symbol, please do not to stop it. Then come over to this XAMPP Control right here, this one here. Let's click it now. Here in XAMPP Control, this is what I was telling you guys in the group chat. Please pay attention to this very part. Pay attention to this part. Click start for the Apache right up here. It's showing yellow right now. So this is MySQL. I'll click start for the MySQL also. I've clicked start. So Apache is showing PID in bracket 7700. Under it we have 1204. So port 80,443. So right under this MySQL 3456 port 3306. So I'll minimize. Now you can feel free to close your MySQL. Then back to our browser. Let's just wait for the browser to come up. Right now, like what I was saying, instead of this long file path, let's just go ahead and open a new window. I've discussed this earlier in the group chat that I've been inviting you guys to join. So this time around, you visit it like an actual website. So you go HTTP, you won't be adding S. The difference between HTTPS and HTTP is this: HTTPS stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secured. So I'll take it again. HTTPS stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure. Get that? Then HTTP stands for just Hypertext Transfer Protocol, while FTP stands for File Transfer Protocol. So let's just go https://localhost. We have a host here, so you go localhost/host/host. So let's just hit it. Let's hit and see if we've got the right path out. Okay, it goes host not found. Okay, so subject not found. So you minimize right now. Let's go check our path. Let's check the path to where we saved it. So we go localhost/host.html. So okay, I forgot to add the full path. Remember the .html extension. We got the right path, but I didn't add the .html extension. So let's hit and see if we got the right path. Okay, let's come right here to this part and see what it is we missed that made it. Okay, remember please, where I was hovering, I forgot. Remember to close your start tag. Remember to close your start tag. So let's go again. Let's refresh the page. Remember to close your start tag. Remember to close everything it is you open. So right here, this is what we have. We have here username. I can type in Mark Chidozie right here. Chidozie, Mark Chidozie is my name. I can type in password right now. Remember our input type for password is set to text, so I can type also Mark Chidozie. But normally if I start the password and added input type password, is going to hide it and convert them to dot. So these are submit button. Now this is it. If you want to download this XAMPP, if you come here, you see this XAMPP right up here. If you want to download it, you come to your browser, any browser of your choice. Right here, you create a new window. Okay, let's go ahead, create a new window. Now here that is written search the web, you type download XAMPP. It's very easy. Once you hit enter, or you just, yes, it's good, just when you hit enter, you will see options right there from Google. You will see different kinds of XAMPP files from different sorts of websites. You choose the one you want to download, whether it's XAMPP, which is XAMPP, if it's LAMP, LAMPP also, if it's WAMP, if it's MAMP for those who are using Mac OS, if it's WAMP for those who are using Windows, if it's LAMP, LAMPP for those who are using Linux operating system. That's how to do that. Then also for those of you who might be wondering how they can set theirs up, you come right here when you've installed it. Also, you just bear in mind it will be hidden. It won't just come to your desktop and display itself like other apps which have been previously installed. So you come to this part, or wherever in your machine, which is your computer, where you search for new stuff. You come to this. You just, as you are in this window, if you are using Windows, you just type XAMPP and then you wait, let it get your search query out, and then you see the files. Auto start XAMPP, PDF Max, HTTP, just everything related to XAMPP. But me, I've set mine up. So if you are the type that you've installed MySQL Workbench also, you can also come here and then type MySQL and then you wait for it. Both of them are carrying their own servers and their own SQL. So you click on it. If you click on it and it comes up, if you are the type that maybe both of them, of course, surely if you're having both XAMPP and MySQL Workbench in your computer, the two ports will be conflicting, and usually it's the MySQL that is always using the port 3306. So what you just do is, like I did in the earlier part of this video, just go to the server, go to connect to database, click connect to database, just enter your password. If you used any password, of course it's best advised to use password. So remember, stop your server, do not bring it offline. Don't choose the option bring it offline. Stop your server. Once you stop it, come to XAMPP control right here. When you're in XAMPP control, you have the choice to stop it. Mine is started right now, so you have the choice to stop it also. This one, Apache is started, MySQL is started. So now this is it. We now have the the part to outside. Just it now looks like a full website, like a full website. So thanks for watching the video. I promise not to waste your time, otherwise I would have gone in deeper into adding more elements on this very page and explaining even more and more. Like if you check in the source code, I'm not having any form action because I never intended to submit this. So right here there's supposed to be something like this under here, supposed to be form action, like form method, maybe probably set to post for security reasons. Then action, the action, if you are easy, will be adding PHP. Action should be set to the name of this page, which is host.html. So also, but I'm not adding that here, so I'll go ahead and delete it. I never intended to submit this form to anyone, so that's why it's like this. So just thanks for watching the video. Subscribe to the channel if you have not. Remember to like the video and like previous videos. Share the video to other beginners. If you're having questions, I know the video is not complete, but the video will give you a great start to knowing how to host yours. If you've not downloaded XAMPP, do well to download it. Download MySQL also, and then ask questions on Google and put on this channel. If you're having questions, drop them for me in the comment box just under this video. Bye. Thanks for watching the video.